making honey. So yeah, and that could be the answer to the queen bee, right? So the question is, in divine and masculine and divine feminine, if they're ultimately in their power, what does it look like? And so we started to say that we know that it's depending upon each essence that's in a relationship's unique expression of love. So what does it mean for them? So for somebody who's like you, and we'll take it from that perspective, so maybe for like you and a partner, it would probably look like seeing as it comes in a space where you're wanting to be in fullness. For you, love is, we know now some of these ingredients, fullness is one of them, right? And feeling warmth and soothed. So part of that role actively for you is that you'd want to really be with an essence, a masculine essence that exuded heat, that exuded wisdom, power, and clear leadership. It's very clear that you need someone who is very direct and who is bringing you into a space where you're feeling provided for. And from that space, your feminine essence can really be the air that fuels that flame, the muse, the inspiration, the etc. So it's really about a dance, to be really simplistic but at the same time abstract, is how I answer that question, because it's going to be so individual, is that it's like a dance to be thought of as like the tango, if you will, or whatever your ultimate expression of the dance is. And it can switch songs. It can switch genres from time to time in your life. But ultimately that you're going to have a leader and you're going to have a partner that's being led, that is a very intricate part of the dance. Because even though you're being led by your masculine partner, you're bringing the sauce, you're bringing the spice, you're doing the turns and wearing the flashy dress. Does that make sense? And he's really being there to be a support pillar. So that, to me, is what that full expression comes and feels like. And it's an unspoken truth that you talked about before. It's a quiet understanding. That true simulated flame from the space of deep heart doesn't need to act out the words. They can hear it already from that expression of heart space. Does that make sense? When you're really tapped in. And this class isn't about, being in a space where, little baby bee, that's wild. Being in a space where you're not tapped in, this is about tapping into your fullness. So you would want to be in a space where you're really being supported there. Does that make sense?